All right, so let's get things kicked off with lesson number 1, landing pages. But first, let's define what is a landing page. So a landing page is the page that prospects land on after clicking an online call to action, either to capture leads or warm up potential customers to your product. So essentially, it's designed to capture visitor information and convert leads into sales. So anytime that you see any kind of page that tells you to enter information, we can call that a landing page. But the most common types of landing pages really capture leads. So landing pages are designed to collect personal data from the user in exchange for something of value. So value can be really anything. It can be an ebook or white paper, could be a webinar registration or access to free training, could be a consultation, a discount, coupon, or a voucher. And this goes for any local business or any online software or any business really. Entry to a contest, access to free trial to software or products, a physical gift giveaway via direct mail, such as a free plus shipping free book. We see that happening a lot. Or notification of a future product launch. For example, join the waiting list or be notified when this happens. But the goal really is for any of these is to build an email list of potential customers for retargeting. So everyone always says the money's in the list, and it's really true because the bigger your email list, the more contact information, the more people that you can reach out to is earned traffic. It's traffic that you can reach out to whenever you want. You click a button, you email them, you retarget them, you communicate with them. By them, I mean customers, and you can continuously monetize that list over and over and over again. So it's very important to build an email list. And the common types of landing pages that really we see a lot are click-through pages. And these are designed to promote your new product or service in a sufficient detail and to warm up the visitor to push towards a purchase. So this type of landing page really improves the conversions because the customer can make an informed decision. So for example, it's a page that has a video, an explainer, and the goal is to have the lead click through to another page to make a purchase. So once they find out information, they click through, they enter their details. So once they click through and then we know the purpose of a landing page, let's think for a second, really, how can we simplify this process with automation? So traditionally, anybody who would visit a landing page would enter their details, and a lot of you have set this up with Aweber or MailChimp, or you get those details, they enter the information, but now what? How can you automate this entire process? So what I do is I automate everything with ClickFunnels and ActiveCampaign. So number one, I create a ClickFunnels landing page. Very simply, ClickFunnels has a lot of templates to do that very easily. I create follow-up campaigns in autoresponders or CRM of your choice. It doesn't have to be ActiveCampaign. I want to be clear about that. I like using ActiveCampaign, but it can be any email autoresponder of your choice. So when somebody opts in to a landing page on ClickFunnels, they go directly into an autoresponder inside of my CRM or my email provider. So to do this, I set up my autoresponder and or my CRM integrations in ClickFunnels, and I also test the campaign very easily. So what I suggest is you can use different kinds of ebooks as download. The context of the automation email sequence should include a value, so you should send somebody value inside of that email. If somebody fills out a form and you get an email, they should get that value right away. And follow-up emails contain tone-related value. So when somebody fills out a form, you should send them an email that says, hey, I know you wanted this information. Here's the information you asked for. So really deliver on your promise, at which point you can create a larger sequence for marketing so you can continuously follow up with that client on and on and on. Once you've tested everything and everything is all good, you can set that live and really automate everything. So let's walk through all of this together. I'm going to show you right now step by step, and I'll show you the lead capture landing page we've created in ClickFunnels for this example. So I'm going to open up a link over here and show you the example we're going to be working with. And if you click below, you can access this very same funnel. And we're going to show you how to automate all of this with ClickFunnels. We used ActiveCampaign to trigger the follow-up communications because of the ability of what they can do and the fact that you can create anything, you can track and manage and monitor all of your customers across all stages of the life cycle using tags. So very cool way to do that. So this is the free ClickFunnels funnel that we are giving away. This is a lead gen where it essentially is giving away a free infographic, free information, free value. In exchange, you're getting a name, you're getting an email address, get it now. So you can put whatever you want. All of this is in ClickFunnels, and if you access the links below, you'll be able to edit all of this. So for example, if I opted in with my name and email and I submitted, I would then go directly to a thank you page that says, thanks, your free infographic will be sent via email. And then you can click here to learn more about your other products. Okay, so very cool. This is something that you can use for your business. And let's run through it together, specifically how all of this works. So let me show you how we created a follow-up campaign for our lead capture landing page in ActiveCampaign. So right inside ActiveCampaign, we went right up to the top under campaigns, and we created a new campaign all automatically. So we gave our campaign a name of infographic lead gen follow-up, created an automation, and it automatically pulls it up. So in this case, how will that person enter the automation? Whenever they subscribe to a specific list. So we created a list in ActiveCampaign that whenever anybody subscribes to this list, they will automatically enter this automation. And then if you click on the plus button, you can do a bunch of different actions. So in this case, we're going to send an email. I'll create on create email. And the email name, which is just an internal name, we'll just name it so that we remember it for stuff that we do in the future. So here's an infographic lead gen download. We'll create that. And then you can open the email and choose from either a bunch of new templates, or we created some past templates just for the training to make it easy. We'll use this design. You want to write who the email comes from. You write your subject line first. We'll enter our subject line over here, so your free download inside. You can also enter your email and the name of who it's coming from. That's obviously optional. Usually it's automatically entered as you set up your campaigns. So here you have your email. This is just a template that we use for the download. So by requesting the goal that the gift that you're giving, here it is. So here's a direct download to your PDF, and you can throw that PDF directly onto ActiveCampaign. They host files. You can also host it on ClickFunnels or on S3 or any kind of server, but that's easy to do. After you create your email, which is the first email that goes out, you click on next. Okay, then in the email settings, there's nothing really to change here because I set it all up for you. You click on next, and that's the one email that goes out. Now the trick is you can set a series of emails and also set conditions. So here we'll send our first email out, and then we're going to wait for 3 days. So here we have email 1 going out, then we're going to wait for 3 days, and then we're going to have another email go out. Okay, so we created these emails, again, just in advance to make things quick, but as you create a new email, you also enter your email name. You also enter your template. Here we're going to choose one of our previous templates as well, and you can use this design to enable it. Again, your email and your name can be entered. Here, in this case, we're going to enter our subject line and click on continue. So we have your title, and you'll notice, hey, percentage sign, first name, and percentage sign. That's to customize all emails. You can enter custom variables in the autoresponders. And here we're going to set our URL to have the link go directly to our file or our goal or exactly where you want to send people. Emails can be done all in HTML, very easy to do as well. And this is just a quick example of how to set up a second email. So now you have the first email going out. 3 days later, you have a second email going out over here, and we'll click on finish. And you can add another condition here. So we're going to wait over here for another period of time. In this case, we're going to wait for another 3 days. And this is great for when sending emails out to prospects if you want to just continuously email them after a certain point in time. So here we're going to add another email. So our sequence looks like this. We have email 1, wait 3 days, email 2, wait 3 days, email 3. And then we can choose what to do after that. And obviously, for each one of your businesses, you'd want to customize this specific to how you would normally follow up with a client. Let's say you called the client, they didn't get back to you. What would you do next? What would you say to them? What do you normally do? I mean, this is a great way to automate that, and you can run all kinds of tools and triggers to help grow your business. So now that we have an automation set up in ActiveCampaign, we need to now set up the integration between ClickFunnels and ActiveCampaign. So the way I would do this is I would go inside ActiveCampaign and I would click on the top. I would click on My Settings. I would go down to the Developer tab just to keep that as a placeholder. Then I'd hop over to ClickFunnels. I click on Account and Integrations. So ClickFunnels directly integrates with ActiveCampaign, which is why I think it's so great to use these together. I add a nickname, just anything you want, obviously, to maintain exactly what account you're using. You can plug in as many client accounts here as you want. So I hop over to my ActiveCampaign. I grab my key, my API key, and I paste that in. And I also grab my URL and I paste that in here directly. I click on Create Integration, and now ClickFunnels and ActiveCampaign are now connected together. So anything I do in ClickFunnels automatically gets sent to ActiveCampaign, and then from there I can do all kinds of cool things, such as the autoresponder and the different email sequences we did. So the way I connect these two over here is I go back to my funnel that you all now have if you clicked on the download link. I will click on the email tab on the right-hand side in ClickFunnels. I will choose my integration, which is ActiveCampaign, choose my action, which is add to a list. And the list I want to add them to is the list that I've created for everyone that fills out this infographic lead. They go directly to an ActiveCampaign list. Okay, so that integration is done, as simple as that. Now, anytime anybody opts in to this funnel, they would automatically be sent to my ActiveCampaign CRM. Now, depending on your specific requirements, you can also use Zapier to push your new leads into different sequences. So let's also walk through how to use Zapier to trigger follow-up campaigns from ClickFunnels, from ActiveCampaign, or any lead gen source. Let's walk through this together because it's a vital piece of automating your business. So once inside of Zapier, I want to click on the top, Make a Zap. That's what you always do when you want to set up a new Zap in Zapier. Then the first thing I want to do is choose my trigger. Again, this is the action. This is where the leads are normally gathered. In this case, it is ClickFunnels, and I want to choose new contact activity. So this is anytime it triggers anytime somebody enters information. I want to connect my ClickFunnels, and if you're already logged into ClickFunnels, all you have to do is click on Authorize. It is as simple as that, no joke. You can click on Test to make sure that the systems are working, and now ClickFunnels is connected with Zapier. I click on Save and Continue. I then choose specifically which funnel I want to grab these leads. I can actually do everything. So every lead across all my funnels, which is good for some purposes. In this case, I want to choose that anytime somebody fills out this demo, so anytime somebody gets the infographic, the opt-in page, I want to take that data and then send it somewhere. So where do we want to send it? What I want to do first is click on Fetch and Continue. What this does is it grabs the information from ClickFunnels and shows a sample. It really grabs a sample of the data so it knows what it's working with. Okay, now step 2 is setting up a destination. So in this case, we can send data wherever we want. So we want to send this data to ActiveCampaign. This is obviously another way to do it if you're using MailChimp or any other destination of your choice. You can also use, whatever you want. But here with ActiveCampaign, we're going to add a contact directly to an automation. Okay, so this is going to take a contact. It's going to put them directly into an automation. The way you connect ActiveCampaign and Zapier is, again, you grab your data. So you go, you grab your data, you grab your URL, you go here, grab your API key, and you paste these two fields directly into Zapier. Click on Continue. It's going to tie these accounts together again. You can click on Test if you'd like. Everything's all good, though. You just copy and pasted that. So you want to choose your automation. In this case, we have the automation we've set up. That's the 3 emails, and it's as simple as that. So the key of creating a click-through landing page is automating the path purchase by using your landing page as a sales page or a funnel. So the 3 pages broken down are page 1, which is the high-level details of your product, a video, a list, what's included, kind of a pre-sales form. Page 2 is the actual order form. So that's entering the credit card details or the PayPal details. And then page 3 is the thank you page. And in some cases, the order form is also a squeeze page. So a squeeze page is a page used to just gather a lead. So it's very quickly enter your, just like the infographic, that's a squeeze page. So it gathers that information and sends it directly to any autoresponder of your choice, any location of your choice, and also goes directly to a thank you page. So the steps to automating sales-specific landing pages using ClickFunnels and ActiveCampaign is create a ClickFunnels click-through page, include a product details, your video, your call to action to entice customers to purchase. It can be anything that's relevant to your product. You also want to create a ClickFunnels order form page. All of that is very easy to do. I don't want to go through all of that training again. All of it's found on the ClickFunnels page. There's tons of training on how to do that. In many cases, no training required because they have a lot of demos and templates just ready to go. Then I want to set up my autoresponders and my integrations either directly through ClickFunnels or through Zapier. I create my follow-up campaigns that we just showed you. So now let me show you a specific example of a sales landing page, okay? Click on the links below to get access to all of this. And in this case, we're going to use the sample of a free Bricks to Mobile book. This is the landing page link. Let me click on this for you and show you what it has. So this is the landing page for a free ebook giveaway as an example. So this is enter your shipping details, all this information over here. Once I do all of this, just going to enter some information here. And then when I click on next, I actually am then required to enter my credit card number and pay $7.95 for shipping. And in most cases, the $7.95 covers the cost of the book and the cost of shipping. So to get this user's information and their email address and their shipping address and a valid credit card payment is all done at a break-even rate. So this is why people use these kind of pages, these free plus shipping giveaways. You obviously show a lot of value here. This is what you want to do. This is what you want to enter here. But in this case, we are capturing the lead on step one. All right, we are capturing the lead on step one of this, a great way to capture leads using ClickFunnels. So you can also automate your lead gen and your automations based on outcomes. So purchase versus no purchase. You can customize your plans accordingly. For example, in purchase, if a customer is onboarding, if they just bought something, you can send their login details and their receipts. You can send additional information regarding the product. For example, a 30-day or a 60-day follow-up about how to use the product, and also information about getting started. A great forum and a great way to automate all of the onboarding that would specifically or traditionally need to be done all manually. And it's also, if a customer on the flip side doesn't purchase, you can automate email follow-ups to get them to purchase, to provide more value, to talk about different angles, to get them to really get started, and also promote the benefits and the features of the product to entice customers to buy what you're selling. So what we've accomplished here in lesson number one, we successfully connected ClickFunnels and ActiveCampaign, my two favorite pieces of software online. You created a ClickFunnels landing page. We also created follow-up campaigns in ActiveCampaign, just a quick example of how to create specific campaigns. We'll be doing a lot more advanced training during our live sessions. But for now, a very quick and easy step-by-step method of creating a lead and pushing them to an automated series of events and actions. And we also created a Zap in Zapier to push that data from ClickFunnels into ActiveCampaign. And again, a reminder, it can be any CRM of your choice. So I hope you enjoyed lesson number one. Get on to lesson number two, where we talk all about Facebook and lead ads. I think the best way to generate leads for your business.